Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cali-Cocktail Social Hour. And we have a great guest tonight in Dominic Garcia. He'll be up in a second. Let me stop that real quick. Anyways, welcome, everybody. It is May 6th, I think. Yeah, the day after the other party last night. Whoever did that. Let me move this over here. We have some interference there. So, like I said, welcome to... that's it. Sorry, welcome. A little bit of interference. Welcome. So today we have Dominic Garcia. Before we start, we'd like to say thank you for coming out to everybody, and I hope that it will be a good show. And I will stop saying all the time, and that's one of my things I'm gonna start doing. So there it is again. We'd like to thank all the nurses out there. It is National Nurse Day tomorrow. So, we appreciate everybody out there again. Once again, our love is with you, and our hopes and our dreams are with you too, because you are helping us so much out there and everybody out there. So, we appreciate you, and we like to say that every time because we do a lot. I have Dominic, who is. Hold on. We have Marie's here. Hello, Marie. Thank you. And we have Dominic tonight, who is going to give you a little bit of different things tonight. And I've known Dominic for a long time, and he's a great guy, just knowledgeable, great musician, different types of music. And we will get together with him today in a second after this, and he will, we'll go through some stuff, and it will be a fun show. So actually, I am going to bring up Dominic. I hope he is ready right now. Let me see. Let's see if he's not. That's my fault because because I'm not. Oh, before that, I want to acknowledge everybody. Hello, Danielle. How you doing? Donnell, sorry. What's up, Zach? What's up, Piag? Sukanya. So we are going to come up with because he has so much to offer, and so I'm going to kind of skip the other song that we're going to play because he just, really good guy and really good person. So we're going to bring up Dominic right now. Hey, Dominic, how you doing?
Hey, hola, hi everybody.
Everyone, this is
Thank you,
Dominic
Ruben,
Garcia.
for having me here. This is really a wonderful thing you're doing. I got you a couple times at the cocktail hours, and yeah, it was really cool. I really appreciate what you're doing, and yeah, man, I'm excited to share. So, salud. I'm having my rum and feisty cherry Diet Coke.
Oh, nice.
Gotta look out for that, but yeah, it's got a little bite to it. I like it. So,
And I am
salud.
red wine tonight. Everybody else. So I asked Dominic to come on the show because, I've known him. We've known each other for a long, long time, and
Very long time.
yeah.
Might
And I'm always
even count
amazed
my
about
fingers.
what project you're working on, and the things that you built. The music that you play, the diversity of music that you play I think it's great.
Thank you.
So
You too.
we do have someone says hi, Dominic.
Who's saying hi? Hello. Hola. Hola.
Can you see on the
Saludos. Can't get the wedding. I don't know.
vodka?
Oh wait, no. Somebody vodka. Oh, vodka. Go. Yeah, vodka's good.
That's Maria Costa.
I haven't done vodka yet since this whole thing. I don't know. I feel like if I get vodka, I'll wind up trying to use it as sanitizer or something.
So
But
what if
yeah, I've been.
yeah.
So yeah, I've been mostly drinking rum. Had a couple of beers, but not really beers. Put me to sleep. So usually, if I have like a sip of rum, or if I have some like some tequila, it makes me hyper, and so it kind of makes
Well,
me
it's the
hyper
agave in the
anyway.
blood. It goes
Yeah,
straight to you.
probably.
So
But I prefer mezcal.
there you go. See. Hello,
Yeah.
Lisa. ¿Cómo estás? Lisa is from Portland.
Oh,
Um,
Portlandia.
yeah. So what I was gonna say. How you been dealing with this time right now?
Man, I've been trying to stay on my hustle, and you know, my mom lives with us here, so you know, she's an elder, and so I've been like, so I've been you know, I've been looking out for her and take extra, you know, extra special precaution because you know she's among that demographic that's more vulnerable to the virus, and you know, I mean, I've been mostly um, just you know trying to figure out you know new and innovative ways to survive and keep my hustle going, and um, you know I've been as you know I build drums, and so I've been working on a couple of projects there doing I've also been doing home improvement and you know working out in the garden my backyard it can use a lot of love, and that's what I'm trying to do as well. The allergies are kicking in, so I'm kind of like this whole like the last couple of days I've been on taking my you know my Benadryl because it just gets so bad, and it's like man, I'd rather be dizzy and drowsy than to be like totally hay fevered out and like stuffed nose and all that stuff. It's like
Yeah,
the
a lot of people are going through that right now. You know, a lot of
yeah
people, you know, especially in this time, it's kind of a weird time, you know,
yeah
to have allergies.
yeah. You know, it's funny. My friend Kenny, he posted a picture of himself with the mask on outside, and he goes, "Man, I didn't know this would help my allergies so much." He said, "I never thought of this," or he said something to that tone. I you know, and it was funny because I like when the allergies are really bad for me, I always throw on a mask, you know, just to you know keep the pollen and the dust, you know, from getting into my nose as much as it would if I didn't have a mask. So I I've always worn masks for that reason.
yeah. Is so tell us something about yourself. How would you how would I try to describe it in a sentence or two, but it was hard to you do so much. Like
I do
let's say
whatever I can, man.
yeah, let's say in the bass department. You play a lot of
Oh, the
bass.
bass. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no, you don't have to play it, but what do you do with it? I mean, do
Well,
you
you
play?
know, so the thing about when I play bass, or like you know, when I first picked up the bass, I think I was in my tweens, and I hung out with my older cousins that were teenagers, like 16, 17 at the time, and they got me into like heavy metal and you know started listening to Iron Maiden and ACDC and Scorpions, and I had a lot of you know I mean, I really love that stuff. But at the same time, I was like a total hip hop kid. I was a break dancer, and you know,
Yeah.
I had these two different worlds going on in my life. You know, and of course, my own music and stuff. You know, because I would you know um, I would jam out with friends in my garage, and you know, I put together my own drums. Like I found some parts over at the railroad yard, and I asked my dad if I could bring them back home, and he said no. And then I went back like a month later, went to the rail yard by the light rail station on Freeport, and I found like the little tiny bits and pieces, little hardware pieces, and I took those and brought them home and built drums out of them. So I've always been like into like building stuff and you know taking stuff apart and put it. Yes, it is heavy metal again. So as far as
Yeah,
like
Jesse.
as far as
Welcome.
like the as far as like the yes, Bienvenido Jesse, much love to you, homie. Um, I I picked up the bass because I really got into Steve Harris, the bass player for Iron Maiden, and so I was always like into you know plucking and learning you know how to play. Picked up classical guitar and that
Uh oh,
with
looks
the
like you're
bass
fading.
and
Oh.
stuff, but
So let me ask you a question. So you talk about the bass. Now we're gonna play a song from, and actually a video from when you played in a band, Paloma Negra, right? We're gonna
oh
play the
yeah. Oh okay.
yeah.
You're gonna pull that up already?
Yes, because just because of just to show your diversity and you know I mean like you go from metal to you know all these
But
other stuff.
I think the clip though that you're gonna play, I'm not playing bass. I'm playing something else.
I know that's how you are. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing you know I mean I could play something else. You're probably
Oh,
playing
okay.
yeah.
Well, I thought maybe you would want to talk about Paloma Negative before you pulled that up, but
No, just yeah. Well,
Yeah.
tell us a
What?
little about it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Paloma Negra is a band. Just so happens I'm wearing this. This is my Paloma Negra shirt. Is a band that formed in, I want to say 90. Oh, no, not 90. Like 2006. Um, I met Araceli Collazo, this really wonderful, amazing singer. I met her um, through a Craigslist ad, and we got together. We formed a band, and one of the focuses on the band was to really promote Latin American folk music, and that's kind of like what I'm really into right now. What I've been into the last 10 years, just studying many different types of Latin American folk music. As you know, I am a percussionist, so
Yeah.
the diversity and the percussion, throughout the whole diaspora, and just that whole vibe is just what I've always really like focused my main like studies or like stuff that I enjoy doing musically. Um, so we started this group and we put together this CD, and we started playing around doing festivals. We did Festival de la Familia. We were rolling for about a good year or two, almost 2 years,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it was about a year or so, uh, maybe 2 years, like almost 2 years, and then she wound up moving back to Mexico with her husband to back to Monterrey, and she was able to secure, or she got this gig from this cemetery out there in the nice part of Monterrey, to do a series, a Dia de Muertos series, and so from there she would invite me to go and participate, and being that I was the musical director, I would go down there and meet, we put together a band, and we do our series, and it included a lot of friends and a lot of wonderful musicians, as you will see in the video. um, the video that we did, I want to say it was in this theater in downtown Monterrey called Aula Magna. It's a really beautiful theater, and and the 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 clip that you're gonna see is a concert at the Aula Magna, and I believe it was in late July of 2010, and that year was the year that I was contracted to go and produce a CD called Altar, and let me see if I got it real quick. Hold on a second.
And there he goes. So in the meantime, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. Let's see what we have here. Jesse, that's how you are. I wonder if that's me or
No, that's
him.
not it.
And we'll come back to that
Well, I
question.
thought I had it.
And Jesse needs a shirt. And hello, Mark. How you doing? So as Dominic goes and looks for his CD that I kind of thrusted upon him.
Yeah, sorry. I
That's
meant to
okay.
pull this out, but here's the CD. It's got a really beautiful artwork. If you can see, the lights.
Right there. Right there.
And the artwork is by a guy named Felipe Davalos. And my gosh, I mean, I could do a whole show on, the production of this. And then here's the inside. And he did. How do I do this?
It's kind of hard to do it. He's from
There it
Sacramento.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Davalos. Do you know Felipe?
Yes. I met him before. He's a great artist.
So this is the singer Paloma, and there's a little Paloma Negra in her ear, and I love and adore the artwork. And then this is like when you pull the CD out of the case. This is the artwork from the CD, and I'm not sure. Can you see the calaca on the top?
Yeah.
What is it?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see her trenzas? Can you see her trenzas? Her,
Yeah.
her braids.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see it really well, but the trenzas, they look like these centipedes, these like Aztec centipedes, and I gotta tell this. I gotta tell this story because it's really really crazy. Um, so the calaca, on the top, she has these trenzas that come out, and they look like centipedes. And we went to like these different locations, and I had to like MacGyver like my way of recording stuff. And one night we were doing these recordings, and in this capilla in the cemetery, and when we were cleaning up, dude, there was like a centipede. It was must have been about 9 or 10 inches long. It was fat. It was orange. It was just
Yeah.
horrific. It's horrible looking.
I don't like
Anyways,
Well, they scare me.
yeah. So like I went to go catch it, and I like chased it into a wastebasket. When I picked the wastebasket up to take it outside, it jumped out and ran and crawled inside of my my base case. So I carefully took it outside, and I dumped it out in these rocks, and I said, look, we're only gonna be here for a little bit. Don't trip. Just tell your homies that we're done. We'll be back. We won't be messing with you guys. I'm not gonna kill you today.
Yeah.
Just tell your homies that we're just gonna use this spot for a little bit to record our CD, and
You have to ask permission, right? From
yeah.
yeah. Ask permission because they'll bite you if you don't.
Absolutely.
And be
It was
nice.
so crazy.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. And then so when I came, when Felipe came to town, and I went to their house to look at the artwork, they showed me the CD cover, which was this, or the CD,
Yeah.
the CD print. And I saw the calaca, and I was like, oh, you guys told them about the trenzas, and you told them about the centipede that appeared, when we were recording and stuff. And then Felipe looked up at me and he goes, no.
Yeah, it just
So I
happened.
was like, and then I got like escalofrios and like goosebumps and chicken skin. I was like, oh shit, spooky. But it's crazy though.
Awesome.
That,
Yeah.
and my crazy, universe, this is the universe connected mind, was like, you know what, this centipede came back through Felipe Davalos, and he, she channeled her, her energy through him, and he painted it on there. It was just weird, man. Like, you think that the weird shit happens, but it's like,
It does happen.
okay.
Yeah, life happens like that.
And so I have this little affinity with centipedes, and and not wanting to kill them if I ever see them. In my soil, there's like these little tiny ones. I think they're
Yeah.
millipedes or centipedes or whatever, but they're real tiny. They're small ones, and I let them go. It's like, you've got
And you should.
you gotta transfer that karma somehow. And I thought that was really a cool way for that centipede to thank me for not killing it.
Well, there you go. And now,
Yeah, and being respectful to
Yeah.
to their stuff.
so now we're
this
gonna
clip-
go. Oh yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
go into the clip now.
Yeah.
And then after this, like I said, welcome to Cali-Cocktail Social Hour. After this, Dominic is gonna play some stuff with us too tonight, and that's great because he, has a couple of cool stuff he wants to show you, right? And so here we go with the, with the clip, and thank you for
enjoy.
coming.
This is
Yeah.
our version of La Llorona, and right before. Okay, yeah, here it is.
Yes.
We had a wonderful group of musicians here. Ramses, Luis on the guitar, Sam Marroquin on the percussion, and then Cince Flores and on the conga, Araceli Collazo, of course. I hope she's watching.
Yeah.
Watching, so? And so I'm playing cajon, but it's
Okay, there you go.
yeah, I'm playing cajon on this video.
Can everybody hear out there?
There I am. Hi, Kimberly. Ah.
No sé qué tienen las flores, llorona, las flores del campo santo. No sé qué tienen las flores, llorona, las flores del campo santo.
Handmade by God.
Cuando la que cuando las mueve el viento
Sorry.
llorona
What the hell was that?
parece que está llorando. Ay de mí, llorona, 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 tú eres mi yunca. Ay de mí, llorona, 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 tú eres mi yunca. Eres de aquellos amores, llorona, que no se olvida nunca. Eres de aquellos amores, llorona, que no se olvida nunca. A un santo Cristo de piedra llorona mis penas le conté yo. A un santo Cristo de piedra llorona mis penas le conté yo. ¿Cuáles no serían mis penas, llorona, que les canto? Cristo lloró. ¿Cuáles no serían mis penas, llorona, que les canto? Cristo lloró. Ay de mí, llorona, 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 de un campolillo. Ay de mí, llorona, 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 de un campolillo. Que no sabe de amores, llorona, no sabe lo que es martirio. Que no sabe de amores, llorona, no sabe lo que es martirio. Dos besos llevo en el alma, llorona, que no se apartan de mí. Dos besos llevo en el alma, llorona, que no se apartan de mí. El último de mi madre, llorona, y el primero que te di. El último de mi madre, llorona, y el primero que te di. Ay de mí, llorona, 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 llévame al río. Ay de mí, llorona, 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 llévame al río. Tápame con tu rebozo, llorona, porque me muero de frío. Tápame con tu rebozo, llorona, porque me muero de frío.
Get it.
Luis is a fucking genius.
Muchas gracias.
Well, that was beautiful, Dominic. That was awesome.
Yeah, fuck. It's been a while since I've watched that, just like all the way through.
Yeah.
I was like trying to drop some commentary, but I just had to stop because,
Yeah, you got to be in the moment, bro.
yeah, And
Go it.
it's very inspiring to go back and look at your work, after you haven't, you know, dealt with it, did anything with it. So yeah, it really hits me right here, because we worked so hard, to get this, to get the album produced and meet all the deadlines. That concert happened like at the end of July, and at the beginning of July, I think it was Hurricane George, or it was like a hurricane that came through, and
Yeah.
um, that was actually one of the first times where I was like, "Shit, I'm not going outside. I'm staying home." Um, and it was interesting because like now it's starting to bring back different types of memories of
Yeah, and it will.
when
You
I
were in
was
the,
there.
you became that moment again, and we're there
Yeah,
for a
it's
second, right?
crazy. But I had my work and I had my music, and I mean, I'm grateful and thankful that I have that here. Um, you know, I consider myself very lucky to be able um, to be able to do what I do, and you know and to continue to work, because I give lessons. I do after school programs, and luckily I've had what about four students that continued from where I teach at over at Skips Music, and we've been doing the online lessons things, and is really great, and it brings me so much joy to to connect and be in contact with my kids, because um, three of them. I have three kids and one adult, four kids, one adult,
Yeah.
and they're just it's just that connection, and sharing the energy, that young energy that I feed off of,
Yeah.
um, and also to teach them, in a nurturing way, because I always have to be, I always have to be on my p's and q's to make sure that what it is that I'm teaching them is I'm teaching them from the heart, and I want them to get better and stuff. So you know
Well, I know that you have
and
a lot of. Yeah, I know you have a lot of heart. I know you. You're a great person.
thanks, brother.
Hey,
Salute.
let me
Yours
ask you,
too,
salud,
yours.
salud para todos ahí en Sacramento and everywhere in the world in right now. And our heart goes out to everyone in the world right now. Our heart goes out to all you out there who
Yes.
are working retail or out there. I try to I will wear my mask everywhere I go, just to help everybody out there for that. Um, so you were playing something when we first got on here. Would you want to play something right now for us so everybody can?
You mean like the guitar or the
Yeah,
jarana?
yeah. Play us.
You want to
Yeah.
talk about? Okay, so I've been, like, for the last, I don't know, 5 6 years. I've been really into this music, folk music from Veracruz, Mexico, um, and it's called son jarocho, and it's basically based on a gathering, a communal gathering, familial, family gatherings as well, called the fandango. And the fandango is kind of like, this is a space where people gather. They bring their jaranas, their guitars, the guitarra de son, the leonas, donkey jawbone, the güiros, and all these different instruments. And they come and they sing. It's kind of like, and they have this big tarima it's like a wooden stage platform. Could be big enough for four people to dance on, or as much as one person. But usually there's got to be at least enough room for a fandango. You need at least two people to dance at the same time. But you take turns dancing, and then the people that are playing the instruments, and that are doing making the music around the tarima. Um, they'll come up with like their own verses and versadas to you know old traditional songs, like La Bamba is one where you have a couple. It's kind of like a couple dance, a male and female dance on the thing, and yeah, it's gender based as far as like the dancing goes. there's sones where only the women dance together, and then there's the couple. I don't know of any sones where it's just the male dancing, but you could take turns. It depends. It all depends. I mean,
Yeah.
male will dance solo, and two males can dance together. I mean, it's for whoever. So
You
I gotta tune this thing.
you turn up your mic a little bit too when you have a chance? Welcome everyone. Welcome Jesse. Jesse has been trying to trying to watch a show, and I'm very proud of him doing it this time. Hopefully we can do a show with you, Jesse, with your artwork. Anybody who wants to learn this program,
Jesse
anybody.
can do a
It,
bass solo.
I know.
He wants a
That's
bass solo.
that's
I'll bust out my Leonas for you,
that's
Jesse.
that's Jesse. Yeah. Yeah. So anybody who wants to learn this program, learns to do this show too. I'm more than willing to help you guys out there. 'Cause I think it's fun. I think people enjoy it. And you have different topics that you want to talk about that would be great. So if you want to learn how to do a show, I will just message me and I'll teach you. And it's not really too hard to do that. And once again, like I said, thank you for coming for the Cali-Cocktail Social Hour. It's a gathering. It's we're all hanging out tonight, and we'll be here Friday too. So come back on Friday with my co-host Melissa Funky Chicken Purnell, and we're doing Feelings Friday. Monday we have a special show too. We have some more shows this week coming up. I think you'll enjoy. Right now we have Lift Your Drinks, whatever you're drinking, for Dominic. Dominic,
Another drink.
where are we going to be at? What part of Mexico are you taking us to right now, so we know, so we can
So
imagine
this
ourselves?
This is Veracruz, and I want to put a shout out to Jose Luis Dominguez, who made this carana. The guy is an incredible artisan, and he does these engravings on this. And there's my guacamaya right there. And I love this little caranita.
Nice.
But he hand graves this stuff, man.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So, shout out to Jose. Let's see. Okay, so one of the first sonas that I learned was called El Pájaro Cu, which means it's like a bird, but it's kind of like a love song with double meaning, where you're singing to your loved one. So, okay, so ahí te va. Pajarito eres bonito y de bonito color, pajarito eres bonito. Pero más bonita fuera si me hicieras un favor de mandarle un regalito a la dueña de mi amor. Ay, tírame una lima, tírame y otro limón, tírame la llave de mi pobre corazón. Eres mi prenda querida, como te lo dije ayer. Eres aquella paloma que canta al amanecer.
Beautiful. Everybody's clapping so right now. So
Oh,
you just don't see
yay.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody's clapping at home.
Gracias.
You know,
Does,
that was
does,
beautiful. You know, and I think, like I said, you know, music takes you to that spot where you know you can imagine where you're at listening to you play.
yeah.
Reminds me of being in Mexico. Reminds me of like you know. So that's the beauty of Mexico.
Fucking
And I love that back. What was that back
mosquito.
clap you just did?
Oh, that was me trying to get this mosquito.
No, that was actually a different kind of beat.
Oh, are you
So
talking
you
about the strum?
no. So I was actually talking about the mosquito.
Oh,
I was trying to give you
yeah.
a segue to like it was meant to be
Gosh,
there. Yeah.
I don't.
So
You could totally like this thing is so freaking awesome. Like it's made of cedar,
yeah.
and like every now and then you get a whiff of the cedar, but like you put your nose by the mouth, so oh, it's so
Hey,
strong.
can you do me a favor? Can you show us again the carving in there again?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people like
So
yeah.
he's got these really nice flowers. They're like these
Wow,
flores.
that's
It starts from right there. I've got another one that's gonna blow your mind.
how long
He did some really cool stuff,
how long does it
and
take to make those?
it's all the way on the bastings.
Yeah.
It probably takes him about a week,
Wow.
and you know,
Wow.
and he did the top too. Like, can you see that?
Yeah.
Like, look at that shit. It makes
Wow.
me not want to do my golpe on the thing. So when I do the golpe, I try to aim for right here.
Yeah.
But look at the wood, like the grain on it is just, it's so
Wow.
badass. And then the back, this is really cool, is the guacamaya.
Oh wow.
See that?
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Wow.
a song called Guacamaya. That's one of my favorite sones too. Guacamaya. Sal al campo y dile a tu hermano. But yeah, this is it's called a jarana. It has eight chords or 8 strings. It's a little bit smaller than the one that you have. Yeah, cedar
Oh yeah.
smells so great. So and it's tuned like the top string and the bottom string are the same note, and then it's kind of like a ukulele but doubled up.
Oh wow.
That one's out of tune.
Hey Dominic, so before this all happened, were you playing regular gigs too?
Yeah.
I
Oh
I know you
yeah. Oh,
I know you played Shady Lady a lot, right?
yeah. I did the Shady Lady with the Harley White Orchestra, just a total, big band, beautiful group. We're actually gonna do a stream on Sunday for Mother's Day at the so you can check like my page. I'll share it with you where the
Yeah.
live stream is gonna be. But we're gonna live stream the orchestra at Celebration Arts. It's this theater downtown, and if people are in a place where they can make donations to Celebration Arts, it's really a community-based theater, you know, establishment, and it's been in Sacramento for a while, and just we're going to be doing a stream of the orchestra. We're all going to be socially distanced. Like the horn sections are going to be like.
Oh really?
It's just it's
Wow.
gonna be this really cool thing that we're gonna do, and yeah, I mean I'll be wearing my mask and my gloves, and I'll be on drums. I play drum set with the Harley White Orchestra. We were at the Shady Lady like every third Thursday of the month. So it was a recording thing, and then we did a lot of stuff out out in the community, and we do events too for different organizations, and we stay busy. We would do the Midtown Stomp too, which is a really really awesome gig. There's nothing like, I could say this, like, it's in my years of performing, there's nothing like fucking playing a gig and everybody's just up dancing, like the salsa band, the salsa gigs, the
Yeah.
swing dance gig. Oh my god, it's just it's that sharing of vibration from and movement from the dancer to the musician, and I'm fortunate to be the accompanist for the over at Sac State. I'm an accompanist for the Afro-Caribbean dance class. Shout out to my Afro-Caribbean dance 138 crew over at Sac State, Nicole and Bernard, just these wonderful professors that I work with, and I'm the accompanist for the class, so the class cannot function without having like a live drummer or or drumming. So I'm fortunate to do that. It's a week, Monday through Thursday gig,
Yeah.
and I get to play congas, and I do different like presentations. I'll do on like basic rhythm, and then I do one on bata drums, which leads us into the
Yeah.
bata drumming, and
Well,
so I mean
looks like John Taylor made a.
it's crazy. JT, JT, are you with me?
JT is in the house. Yeah, that's right. I was like, wanted to, hey.
Wait, how do I do that? JT.
Yeah, so right now we're gonna go into another song. We're gonna do. I play also local music too. My friends play, and then we'll come back to you. So come back and we'll we'll play another song. Do another song for us,
All
and
right.
we'll talk a little more.
Okay.
Um,
And in honor of Paloma Negra, I will come back and I will have all my ingredients. I'll make a Paloma Negra for you guys.
okay, there you go. See. Okay, we'll come back and
All right. So
so
all right.
this
Freeze
this
my
was
screen.
yeah. Well, this is Fruit Bat.
Be right
We'll
back.
come in, everybody. Everybody, welcome to Cali-Cocktail Hour. We'll be back with Dominic, playing a couple more songs for us, making us a drink. Peace and love to everybody. We love you. Gotta get out of the way. We are coming back. Hello, everybody. Salute to everybody. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for coming to a Cali-Cocktail social hour. It's a gathering, virtual gathering of people like us hanging out and missing everybody. I can feel you out there. I can see you out there. And I love everybody out there. I'm going to come back with Dominic right now. Dominic Garcia is our guest today. He is going to show us a couple things and feel a couple things. We'll see what's up with Dominic. Okay, Dominic.
Hola.
You're
Okay,
back.
So this is our cocktail hour. So let me see if I can.
What are you going to make us?
We're gonna make a paloma negra. So I have my cup with ice, and I salted the rim with tajin. I like tajin because it gives it a little chili, lime taste on it instead of just like the regular palomas that you use with just salt.
Yeah.
So you take your paloma negra. To make a paloma negra, you salt the rim, add the rocks, and then I'm adding this because this was the cheapest. Cazadores. Cazadores Blanco. So you throw your shot in here of tequila. Everybody who knows what a paloma is knows that it's basically tequila and squirt. So I put about this much because I'm a hog. I'm a hog. And then we have the squirt. A squirt.
That's a secret right there.
There. No, the fucking light. I don't know. My lighting's weird. So we throw the squirt in here, but so you have a paloma. Así. Palomita. So that's a paloma. But now, if you want to make it a paloma negra, you use this stuff.
Grand
Grand
Marnier.
Marnier.
Yes.
And you give it a little Grand Marnier flavor. In my past life, I was a bartender.
Nice.
And yeah, can you see the?
Yeah.
Kind of darkens it a little bit, so it becomes a paloma negra. And yeah, I coined this one because.
Well, you know what, the Paloma Negra, you must have a song too to go with it too.
Oh yeah. La paloma negra.
Perfect.
Oh,
How's
sorry,
everybody?
guys. Salud.
Salud, everybody. How's everybody doing out there?
A la madre.
Remember to come back next Friday at 9 o'clock. And we will be here for you. And Dominic, are you going to play something else for us today? Looks like someone...
Oh, okay.
See?
Yes, it is. Hi, Araceli.
Well, why don't you do me...
Hey.
Yeah, why don't you...
Araceli's on with us.
I know. So why don't you do me a
God, love you
favor?
so much, Ara.
Yes, welcome. Why don't you play a song for us? And I'll go back and cue another song from the video. How's that? Since she's here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So I'll go back.
Right.
Okay, so Dominic is going to play for a song for you right now. Dealer's Choice. We have him on the fly. And I like to say hola. Everybody was loving your voice, and they had a beautiful voice, and she is here right now. So I'm going to cue another video as Dominic plays. Oh, see, someone met you when you were bartending at Vallejos.
Yeah, Rebecca. Hi,
Yeah,
Rebecca.
see, Rebecca.
Hola.
And Dominic, how do you say her name? I don't want to mess it up.
Araceli.
Araceli,
Collazo.
okay. Hola, Araceli, ¿cómo estás? De Sacramento a Zacatecas?
So, no, Araceli is from California. She was.
No, me.
Oh, you're from Zacatecas.
Yeah, our
Well,
family's from
actually,
Zacatecas, yeah.
The composer of this song is from Zacatecas. A lot of people think it's an old song.
No, no.
Serious, JT?
Someone said audio. You know what? If JT says audio up, I've been telling you, audio up, bro. Let's do it.
Damn it.
But if JT says it, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go longer than an hour, bro. We may go an hour and a half. We may go 2 hours.
Hola, abrazo. So, okay, so we are gonna go.
Okay, how's
Let's
that?
see.
I lowered the microphone, so it's a little bit better.
Yeah, you might want to turn it up a little bit. Um. Okay. So everybody out there,
That's about as loud as it's gonna get.
that's perfect. That's perfect. So Dominic, we're gonna play a song, and because we are going into the wee hours of, not kidding. Play a song, and I will cue the other one up for you. Okay? I have to look for it, but this is Dominic.
All
Go.
right.
As I drink my sangria, go.
Ya me canso de llorar y no amanecer. Oh, ya no sé si maldecirte y por ti rezar. Tengo miedo de buscarte y encontrarte. Donde me aseguran mis amigos que te vas. Hay momentos en que quisiera mejor rajarme y arrancarme a los clavos de tu pena. Oh, wait. Pero mis ojos se mueren sin mirar tus ojos. Y mi cariño con la aurora te vuelve a esperar. Y agarraste por tu cuenta la parranda. Paloma negra, ¿dónde andará? Ya no juegues con mi honra parrandera. Si tus caricias han de ser mías, de nadie más. Y aunque te amo con locura, ya no vuelves. Paloma negra, eres la reja de un penal. Quiero ser libre, vivir mi vida, coño quiera. Dios, dame fuerza, que estoy muriendo por irte a buscar. Y agarraste por tu cuenta la parranda.
Yeah, all the clapping.
I
Yes.
know I'm in look
Yes.
tired.
That's the paloma. That's the paloma negra you're drinking.
Yep, Paloma Negra watching. I'm wearing a Paloma. Hey, it's a Paloma Negra tonight. I showed
Oh.
him this. Araceli. I showed him this and told him about that.
Yes, it was great.
So,
And we have a special guest, Arisali, here. Welcome. We're going to play a video of another song, which we played earlier today. And I'm going to go to that right now. You could
Which
drink
one?
your...
which
I
one
don't
is
know. I have no idea. I had to pull it up. I had to do it on the fly, so it's coming. You may have to interpret for us.
it? Okay.
Oh, I know. I wasn't prepared for this, but might as well do it, right? Ready? You can
Okay. Let's see what they're doing here. Oh snaps! Okay, you're gonna have to fast forward.
tell us what this is.
Okay, so this is the introduction of the video production of the concert, and it goes for a little second, but the song is gonna start, and of the concert. So it's a really beautiful song called what's it called? Cardo y Ceniza. Cardo y Cenizas. And the cardo is like I forget what flower it's called. It's like a certain flower. I don't know. Sal, can you tell us about Cardo y Ceniza? Maybe just a little comment. But yeah, and this is the whole team right here that we assembled.
And here we go. Right?
Yeah.
So this is all improv. Remember, it's all improv. So sorry if
No, it's wonderful. And Luis on the guitar is just he's a monster.
¿Quién dijo que todo está perdido? Yo vengo a ofrecer mi corazón. Será mi piel junto a tu piel, cómo será mi piel junto a tu piel, cardo, ceniza, cómo será, si he de fundir mi espacio frente al tuyo, cómo será tu cuerpo al recorrerme, como mi corazón si estoy de muerte, mi corazón si estoy de muerte. Quebrará mi voz cuando se apague, de no poderte hablar en el oído, y quemará mi boca salivada, de la sed que me quemes si me besas, de la sed que me quemes si me besas. ¿Cómo será el gemido y cómo el grito? Si he de fundir mi vida entre la tuya y como el letargo que me entregue cuando adormezca el sueño entre tus sueños. Han de ser breves mis siestas, mis esteros despiertan con sus ríos, pero ¿cómo serán mis despertares? Pero cómo serán mis despertares, pero cómo serán mis despertares. Cada vez que despierte avergonzada, cada vez que despierte avergonzada, tanto amor y avergonzada, tanto amor y avergonzada. ¿Cómo será mi piel junto a tu piel?
Uf.
Muchas
Bravo.
that was great. That was beautiful. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
So
The intro.
I had to figure it out. I didn't know what was going on, so you're testing my technical skills right now. But that was beautiful, and that's a beautiful voice and a beautiful performance. I wish I would have seen it live, but I feel like I was there because in this reality now, we're everywhere and nowhere at the same time right now. So we are there with you. It's beautiful. Thank you very much for that too. I'm glad I was able to play that. Glad that we were able to talk about playing some of those clips. I wish I had more.
Does anybody have any questions?
We have people.
Comments,
We
or
have people loving
answers,
it.
Suggestions. John Taylor. Hey, Sam Marroquin saying, hey, ¿qué onda,
Hello.
Sam? Ya estamos promoviendo lo de 2010.
Does
Te
this
extraño, man. Ojalá que estés bien, hombre. Todos en Monterrey. Mis amigos, mis amistades. Espero que estás bien, Sam. Te quiero mucho, güey.
and where's Sam at right now?
Sam is in Monterrey. He has a drum school. He teaches children, um, and I don't know. He does other things too. He's a pretty flexible dude, and just amazing guy. Um, you know, wonderful person, and I think he has like a little dog or something like that.
A little dog. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's married. He has a wonderful wife. Yeah, and he's living a good life, man. I miss Monterrey a lot. It's kind of like my second home
I
base.
I never been there before, but I'm sure I would love to go there too. Um,
Vamos one of
yeah.
these days.
So
Been
we talked
there.
about Araceli. Where is she? Where? And I said, where's she from again? Or she was.
Araceli
Well, actually,
is.
she can answer that too. But I mean,
Araceli. Well, she. I guess she grew up in Woodland,
oh,
I
okay.
think. But she's Sacramento. She claims Sacra.
Oh, okay. Well, and
Lenny
Araceli,
Sanchez.
where's Araceli living at now though? Is she in Sacramento or is she?
Araceli, well, she lives in Woodland,
Oh, okay.
but so keep an eye out. You
Oh, so
might
that
see
means that.
some Paloma Negra coming at you
Yeah,
pretty
that's great.
soon.
I think that we would love to go see that. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I for some reason thought yeah, she was in Mexico
Yeah,
or I don't know somewhere.
we did a show in Sacramento. I think it was 2011. But yeah, we did a couple of shows in Sacramento before, um, before it kind of took a hiatus point. But in fact, even still, like I think my last gig was in Zacatecas with them in 2013. Oh, she grew up in LA and then moved to Northern Cali.
Yeah,
Okay.
good. I'm
Yeah,
glad that it came out. Yes.
thank you, Sal, for that. I'm in
Yeah.
Woodland again. Goodland. Hi, Betty.
Yeah, so we have everybody coming in, and then like I said,
I had a
in
feeling
doing
we were gonna go over.
that's okay. We always do. But in this show, like I said, if she ever wants to come on and you guys can, we can do a remote thing where everybody can do a show on
Yeah,
certain things,
she mentioned that. She said we should probably do one together, or we could really, really,
Yeah. And that's what I'm
share
saying.
Paloma
So
Negra. Yeah.
because, every time we do one show with the first person I do it with, I'm like, it's things come out and it comes out, because it's all improv. I don't write anything down. There's things that come up and that warrant another round, and
Maggie.
so see, and then she's, and then when it comes to play live, I mean, I would love to see you guys play live. I'm sure a lot of people would. So, the kids are on the cell phone again.
Oh no, 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 no! I am. I'm doing like my Facebook. Like I'm doing my comments
Yes.
there. I don't know. So what? My comments on this thing.
Yeah.
Do my comments come like?
They
Do they
show up.
come on Facebook?
Yeah, and
I
I
don't
can
see them
also
on Facebook. Do I? I don't
um
know.
I can show them right here.
Okay.
So, um,
Yeah. Oh, one of my
Dom is
students. I remember Maggie.
yeah.
Dom is texting. No,
That's
I'm
what I'm
I'm
saying. It's
I'm
hard.
doing
It's hard to control the guests
it's
here.
like
So
I'm on Facebook on my phone because if I had a Facebook on my screen, then it would like have a just queer like crazy echo delay stuff. But yeah,
that's
I was watching the video of one of the videos in Zacatecas, and just we did this song called Paloma Ausente, and it's funny because it's like it has these little intermediate like pauses
yeah.
between the verses, and the chorus is just kind of sung out. But oh my gosh, like to have like thousands of people singing along with you, it was pretty amazing, and like really crazy. I don't know, it's just a weird feeling, like thinking, gosh, there were so many people just that were so into it, and it's just like it's crazy. I mean, it was really a wonderful feeling to go back and look at that and remember how how intense that was.
Yeah. And,
And
Dominic, the thing about this show, it is about there is no physical boundary, and
uh-huh.
when Aris Araceli, right?
Mhm.
Araceli,
Mhm.
when she talked about so many memories, that's what we're going back on too, because the future is going to be different, right? The future is going to be augmented, whatever it's going to be. I mean, we're gonna get through this all. We're all in this together, and we are going to get through it all. But it is, at this point, we can just stay inside. So imagine us being everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So listening to that, it makes me feel like that makes makes me feel great when a time where you could go out and do stuff, right? So, and I appreciate everybody coming out and, um, you know, from Monterrey, Mexico to New York to Portland, and everybody out here.
Wow, who's in New York?
Really good people. There's people out there.
Oh wow.
Everybody's talking about it.
Right on.
Everybody's saying it.
Yay! Well, thank you
So
for being here. I mean, there's only 11 people I see, including myself, but you
yeah,
know what? That's okay because
never look at numbers, bro.
yeah, another choir.
You know what? If there was only one person, and this is why I did the show. So the beginning of the show, I did it because I just wanted to see if anybody out there that just needed to talk, and I just got on
Sure,
here.
yeah. This
You
is a
know,
hang, bro.
yeah.
We're having our drinks. We're
So
chilling. I'm, sharing wonderful, beautiful memories of, the musical projects that I've
yeah,
done. I mean, a lot
yeah.
of people that know me that are old school know that, that I started the Deftones with Abe and Stefan and Chino and, that's
Yuba City,
that's
dude.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying, dude.
And, it's like I mean, I cherish and especially with the Tones, I'm so proud of like what they've achieved. I mean, that's my childhood dream. Just totally flourishing, and going to its fullest potential. And I mean, I'm so proud and so like, stoked about the the level of achievement that they've
Yeah,
that they've worked so hard for and they've totally earned. And I love every single one of those guys. You know the whole Chi thing totally breaks my heart.
yes.
But I mean, what can you do? I mean, stuff happens. And
I was speaking of
it's
Chi. I was
sad.
trying to find. I know he recorded an album of poetry,
Mm.
and I wanted to find that. I know only a couple people have it, but I wanted to do a show of just like listen to his poetry and listen to his words, and we loved. She was awesome. She was one of the best people I ever known.
Yeah,
His energy
yeah. I
was great.
mean, yeah,
So
just really inspiring. I mean,
yeah,
he honestly, I was an asshole back then, and when I met Chi, he really just like totally brought me down to earth. Like I mean, I probably wasn't as much of an asshole as I thought. I think I
oh,
am.
I thought
Probably
I
was.
knew you back then. You were, dude. Hell, just kidding.
No,
I'm
I
kidding,
was just
dude.
like, I'm just a
Dominic was
music
always
snob.
nice to me. He was always a nice guy to me. I mean, he was always a good guy. Um,
Um,
so I actually, I would like to go back and maybe find one more song of Paloma Negra if I can.
oh,
Um,
the Paloma Negra series.
yeah. So I mean, we're
um,
here. We're over.
all right, so check it
Yeah.
out. I have a special request then. You have to. I think it's like the one that's in Zapotec. It's Gendana Bani,
Okay.
and I think it's really, really relevant.
Yeah.
Nowadays, and it's just it's one of the most beautiful pieces that I've been involved with. In fact, the video I'm not even performing.
Yeah.
I'm not even performing with him. It's Luis, Araceli, and Sam. And Sam's playing this little kalimba asinato, and it's just it's gorgeous. Like I can't explain
Okay.
the
We'll dedicate
intensity
this.
of it.
Okay. So you give us a lead, and I'm gonna find it real quick. So give me about 2 minutes of
Okay.
talking, and I'm gonna do my
Yeah.
best I can. And like I said, I want to, number one is thank everybody for coming out. You guys are always here. We're doing these shows. We don't know what happens. Whatever happens, happens. And that's what I love about this. I know that the people here are watching are good energy. I can feel it. A big virtual hug to everybody. Dominic is going to try to, or, talk us into this part right here. And I will try to find the video, and we'll get to that real quick. Okay, Dominic? So give us a lead way into this. have your yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this this clip or this song is a song that talks about life and the beauty of life and you know, if you don't speak Spanish because it has subtitles on it, and it's sung in Zapotec, which is an indigenous language, um, uh, in I believe.
Well, I know they have it
There's
in
like a
Oaxaca
certain,
for
it's
sure.
like a, yeah, in
Yeah.
Oaxaca they speak Zapotec, and in
Yeah.
fact, uh, oh gosh, what's her last name? The most beautiful hymn in the Zapotec language. It's about life, death, what truly matters in life. It's actually gone a little viral among the Zapotec community. Enjoy and thank you again. No, thank you, Araceli. And it's just she sings it so beautifully, and you know she very, very, very like is very articulate with the language, and she made sure to um, to collaborate with Irma. Oh gosh, what's Irma's last name? That's Pineda. Pineda.
Yeah.
Irma. I think it's Irma Pineda. But yeah, Irma helped. I don't even know. Oh my God, is it? Anyways,
Well, I want to
she
say is
helped
like
Araceli. She helped
yeah.
Araceli bring like with the language and being able to enunciate it correctly, and it's a wonderful piece, and yeah, Irma Pineda, um, and you know what I yeah, there's a couple. Irma is a poet
Yeah.
from Oaxaca, and she writes poetry in Zapotec and she writes it in Spanish, and she's really just a world renowned poet, and she's really a beautiful person, and yeah, oh my gosh, I love Irma so much, and
I go to Oaxaca every year, right? And
yeah.
I try to learn Zapotec, and I just couldn't. It's really so I appreciate that that just to sing a song it would be crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
so
if you go on my page, I shared this video of this group from New York called Jarana Beat,
yeah,
and they do a traditional danza del diablo, de los diablos, and man, the cross between indigenous and African um, roots in this music and in this dance is incredible. You totally can see it. Um, my only beef with it is that it didn't. It like I don't know. They used bombo legüero, but that's okay. I mean that's Andean, like an Andean drum, but they use it everywhere. It was really cool, but there's this instrument that has a gourd with a skin mounted on top of it, and it has like this big piece of bamboo that's in the middle of the skin, and they rub it with a wet rag, and it's like a reverse cuica, but it's a big gourd. And so when you rub it and when you play it, it's like
yeah.
it's just it's so sick, dude. I'm
Well,
so into these things.
yeah. Well, obviously, I love it. But that's what
Yeah.
passion
So
is, right? Passion is something that you learn, and people really get into it. In the
yeah.
micro parts of everything else, Um, yeah, and that's why I think a lot of people, that's art, that's music, that's love, that's everything else. So yeah, hopefully we can have you guys on again, and that'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
could do a
yeah. Let
Saturday
me
night.
know. Let me know, and
So
I will.
yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
go to
Irma
this.
Yodo. That's right.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to the song right now. I'm gonna play it, and we'll sit back, have a drink, and thank you everybody for
Well, holy
coming
shit! I didn't know
for
that.
for Cali-Cocktails hour. So here we go, and let's do it.
Genda Navani.
I hope it's yeah. And Araceli had commented that Irma is now an ambassador with the UN representing the
Yeah, it's on the screen.
the indigenous voice all throughout the world. That's amazing. Luis, he's a Mexican Paco de Lucia.
Kenda nabani Shangasi karu Negastiru Nyugandala Diuji bisenda la luigila ju Neila kuijila nuranu Genda nabani shangasi karu Negastiru Nyugandala Girana panushigatinu Nela no sabi nurava Napu que caposiano Kadi tina posiano Nawini narugira zabi Kadi kija wija kuyula mazadabi Divistanasti Gawa jakesenji La numa deu magipaju na jitonga kapalanu danina Maziunu nakawirianandanichu wajisiado nibiana runalnisa lushpido narushwilu zualu galaba kotinisalo kanabalu junajido kula benganila jido Girutina kize Girana bashiche Neurama gijinaji Saduno nenu neira nimazie Napu que caposiano Kadi tina posiano La numa deu no gibaju na jitonga kapalanu nanina La numa deu no gibaju na jitonga kapalanu danina San Marroquín en la calimba, Luis Valdés. Muchas gracias.
Perfect. That was
Ooh.
awesome. That was beautiful.
Oh my God! Is that the first time you've seen that,
Yeah, yeah.
Ruben?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, the ability to, to put my mind somewhere else right now at this moment helps me a lot because it takes me somewhere else. It takes me back to
Yeah, and
to Oaxaca when I hear the language and when I hear Zapotec is spoken and my friends over there when I hang out with them and it just takes me back. So thank you for their do you know Margarita Nunes?
yeah, Margarita. Hola, Margarita. Thank you.
So
Margarita is she is one of my she was one of my former students when I was working at the Language Academy in Sacramento. She was one of my students there, and we learned a lot of stuff. I just like totally Margarita. What did you learn? Do you remember Café con Pan?
oh, that was beautiful. That was really, really, really pretty. And I think, like I said, we can do another show when we can invite different people.
Araceli,
even,
yeah, I would love to do one with Araceli.
Yeah, and also,
we could add more different,
yeah,
different
and the
things.
and the
'Cause
thing
there's
is,
so much, really, there's a lot.
well, that's what I remember. I said an hour is going to go by quick, right?
Mhm.
So, and that, one thing, before I say good night to everybody, and we do this, just so everybody knows, it doesn't matter how many people are watching. What
Yeah.
matters is, well, and this is like, this is like technical speak right now. What matters is how long people are watching now. So,
Yeah.
and we talk about algorithms and Facebook and Instagram. That's what people go on. What they go on is how long you can capture someone's attention for, rather than if there's 30 people and they're on for 10 seconds each. That
Oh
doesn't
my
matter.
God, tell me about it.
So
Yeah, I
so
know.
so nowadays,
Attention span.
yeah. So but
American.
nowadays, like I said, we've had people on for this has been an hour and a half now, right?
Yeah.
And I decided, yeah, and we should do that. So also too, I would like to. I got out. Well, I to talk about myself, but I got asked to do a 20-minute video for the Mexican consulate on how Mexico has influenced me as an artist, and being Chicano, born here, my first generation. My parents were Zacatecas, my family's Zacatecas, but how it became influential and become, and it has. I credit Oaxaca is actually making me the artist that I am, right?
Is Jesse still on?
But I don't know. He probably fell asleep. I love Jesse, but the thing is, like, so what I'm saying is, like, we could do this and and share a culture from everybody out there. So and so, but we are going to end the show. We'll be here Friday at 9 o'clock for another installment of Cali-Cocktail Social Hour. We'd like to thank everybody. And we are going to, Dominic is going to take us out with a song. I appreciate everybody coming out. We love you. We're all in this together. Let's stay strong as we can. Dominic, Araceli, thank you for coming. I really appreciate that. And we are going to fade out in the song. I'm going to drink my last bits of whatever I have here. Next Friday I'll have mezcal, so I'm excited about that. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa,
All right.
whoa. Do you do
Yeah.
curbside? Do you do curbside?
No. I get my
It's
sponsors.
Like, you're gonna have to
No,
put
my
on your
sponsor.
mask.
My sponsors will bring it. So.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
send them my address so they can
Yeah.
bring me one.
All right. Well, what are you gonna play, Dominic? Thank you everybody for coming out. This is it.
Jesse's bass solo.
Gracias a todos.
Guacamaya sal al campo, ay dile a los tiradores, y dile a los tiradores, guacamaya sal al campo, que no te lastimen tanto, que tú eres reina de amores, que tú eres reina de amores, guacamaya sal al campo. Vuela, 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 vuela voladora. Si me hace querer mañana, vámonos queriendo ahora. Vuela, vuela, vuela por el cielo del cariño. Mientras que te estoy llorando por tu amor igual que un niño.
Thank you, Dominic, and thank you for sharing everything with us. I really appreciate it. I told you it was gonna be
Yo,
improv.
welcome, Ruben. Thank
Yeah.
you, bro. Fucking much love
Yeah.
to you and
It's all
to everybody
improv.
watching. We didn't get to really talk about the drums that I make or show drums, but we could do that
Next
another
time.
There's just
Yeah.
there's just so much,
But that's what I'm saying. So anybody, let's see. Let me put this out for you real quick. This is your Instagram account. Go there.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter.
yeah.
I'll put my email too in case you want to because I do like videos too. Um, I do I do like YouTube videos and stuff of like different things that I do and stuff. So I'll put my email. You can find me there.
Yeah, he'll put
And
that on
if you
there.
have any questions, I mean, if anybody has any questions, you can totally ask. And so it's Dominic Garcia Music at gmail.com. Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
So like you can totally email me or whatever. I do lessons. I teach all these instruments, beginning guitar. I'm not a master. I'm a student, always, and I just share like my experiences and what I know. So, I do love stringed instruments, but I'm a percussionist at heart, and you know, string instruments, anything musical is a percussion instrument to me, and as far as I can say. But anyways, yeah, thank you, Ruben,
Yeah, it
for
was
having
fun.
me. This is totally cool. I'm like totally just having a good time. I haven't finished my Paloma Negra, but
See, but I'm saying that there was a
man,
lot more to cover, right?
oh yeah, man. We should probably do a part two. We should do one with Paloma Negra where we're like, we can invite Araceli because she would totally be into doing that.
Yeah, I think
So
that'd be great. Alrighty,
bueno,
well,
bueno.
it is the
I
end.
can't thank you more, brother.
Yeah, it was fun. I love this.
Yeah,
Like I said, I
thank you
love
so much.
showcasing people that showcasing everybody. Once again, thank you for everybody. Great social. Thank you. Yeah, because I think that's what it's for. We're here just to get together. We can't get together in bars. We can't get anywhere else, so we're all getting together right now. Um, so Dominic said, hold on. Thank you, everybody. These kids on their cell phones nowadays. Um, anything else you had to say?
I'm using my cell phone to do the comments to communicate on Facebook. So, anywho,
Anything else you want to say to everybody before we go?
you know, if you want to see more Paloma Negra stuff, you could, I'll be posting stuff on my page, and I'm sure Ruben can share. I'm sure Ruben will post some stuff on his page too. And then you could subscribe to like Araceli's channel. And,
We'll have her on too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
All right. Well, good night, everybody.
All right.
This is it.
Thank you.
Fade out.
Goodbye.
Thanks, Dominic.
Thank you.
I believe I could pay goodbye, and someone might like it, though I haven't.
Good night, everybody. I love you. I really do. Everybody.